Hello, everyone, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
And today we're going to talk about the WNBA All-Star game in which the Team WNBA beat Team USA 117 to 109. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit that notification bell when you do so you get notified of our next videos. Rob, so Arike went crazy in the second half. She was 0 for 2 in the game at halftime. Cheryl Miller supposedly said something to her like, "You be you," because she knew she was a streaky shooter. And she, in the second half, she scored all 34 of her points, and then she was 8 for 13 for threes. And 10 for 18 from the overall, Rob. And she was on fire, as they say. And
as we say, she was going off.
And she even got 6 assists, Rob. So she ended up playing the most minutes, 31 minutes on the team. Caitlin Clark couldn't hit a three-point shot. If I did it 4, she's 0 for 7, but she had 10 assists. 3 of them were spectacular. Rob, no question, she's the best passer in the history of women's basketball.
Did she tie or break the rookie record with assists?
She did, and she was 1 away from Sue Bird's. You know, she'd gone back into the fourth quarter. They asked her if she wanted to go back in when Arike was doing her stuff, and she goes, "No, I'm good." And then she didn't go back in the fourth quarter until like 2 or 3 minutes left, and then she never get any assists.
So she wasn't worried about breaking a record.
She can do it next year, Rob.
Yeah, it's like she's not too concerned about that. Yeah.
No. Caitlin Clark passed great, and Rob, you know, they're not worried about Caitlin Clark. They don't think she's a very good player. Shouldn't be on the team, but yet they double teamed and triple teamed her in an All-Star game, and they were covering her for like 94 feet. They were even trying to deny her from getting the inbound pass in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Mark, I'd never seen. Maybe I'm trying to rack my mind here of All-Star games. I've never seen an All-Star player be triple team or double team in an All-Star game.
Not even Michael Jordan.
No,
not even Michael Jordan. I swear to God. But this was the most competitive game I've seen in at least 20 to 30 years in the NBA, like me, you know, from the NBA. That's it, an All-Star game. There's defense the entire game, and I'm happy that the Olympic team lost, and I'm not rooting for them to win. That's the only USA team or members I would not root for in the Olympics. Unless they had Caitlin Clark.
Yes, unless they add her. Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. I'm not going to be rooting for them. I'm not going to watch them because of that reason. And last night's game showed the reason why. They looked a little slow. They looked old, like we said, you know. And other teams, like I said, the WNBA All-Stars were just they looked like they had fun, like they were having fun.
Right. Well, it looks like, you know, you can see that there's a lot of talent in the league, and you know they've kept people out in the past. This is the 5th time they've screwed someone over. 2 of them were playing in the game last night. Arike, I can't pronounce her last name. She didn't get added twice. She should have been added to, and she's a very good player. And Rob, she was 7 for 9 yesterday in Arike. She hit 14 points. So I don't understand. Hamby played only 4 minutes. I'm a little confused by some of the playing time. Boston only played.
Well, yeah, it's something like with Collier and Gray. Like I said before, she looks like her feet are stuck in mud. She's not very fluid. Though she had 5 assists, she still didn't look very fluid out there.
Right. Well, Rob, she looked like she was laboring just to run, to move around, and that's kind of surprising. But there was no information about Jackie Young having any kind of injury, so I didn't understand why she didn't play until like late in the third quarter. She only had like 4 to 6 minutes before that, because she's considered one of the like top 2 guards on their team. So I don't understand in terms of all-around play, because she's a very good defender too.
Yeah, Copper, yeah.
But Jackie Young's considered like, I don't know, for people that know WNBA, saying she's one of the top players in the league. And she didn't get any playing time off. So I'm just wondering, does she have an injury too? But then she ended up playing a lot, so it made no sense. The third quarter and the fourth quarter, she ended up with 16 minutes. Collier played 3 minutes, so she's obviously still injured. She's got that foot injury. I don't know how you can not play and be expected to play a week from now when you haven't played for 6 straight games now, because she hasn't played the last 5 games of her team, Rob.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what the committee's going to do. Like I said, they're definitely all those players are definitely probably going to be still on the team. They're not going to make any changes. They're too stuck in their ways. They're not going to make any changes. They're not going to do what makes sense. So.
Someone sent a comment: if Cheryl Reeves is still the coach 4 years from now, she still will make sure that Caitlin Clark's not on the team. Which, of course, they won't be able to do that. It'll be impossible for them to do that. The NBA will have to be closed, but by that time she'll be the best player in the league. How are they going to not keep the best player in the league on the team? So, but they won't have any choice last night.
But just her disdain to fester down into an All-Star game, this shows how, like I said before in her video, she got problems. You're letting this one person get in your head, and even in an All-Star game,
and she's done nothing to her either, Rob.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, Rob. But
no, you're fine. But yeah, she's projecting her. It's so obvious that people can see that. Like, what is your problem?
They asked her afterwards, do you have any regrets not putting Caitlin Clark on the team? And she said no, currently. Just like, it's kind of like the Diana Taurasi answer about who they would draft. Paige, next question. It was like, no. And I was like, she could have said something better than no.
She could have said like, well, maybe with the committee and we got together, and she could have just BS'd the answer, but a straight no. It's like
no. Well, of course. I mean, she's. I hope they don't choose her as a coach 4 years from now. They got all sorts of good coaches that could be. Hopefully, they'll give it to Becky Hammon or who else is considered the second best coach in the league, whoever, because she's a 3-time coach of the year, and that's why she got chosen in 4 championships apparently. But that woman is disgusting. Like, let's just be honest. That's the only word I can say it's not a swear word about her, Rob.
Yeah, disgusting is about keeping it on the family level, Mark. Yes.
All right. Well, anyway, the great thing about it was an entertaining game, and like the NBA has not given us an entertaining All-Star game in a long time. At the end of one quarter, one time when they did that 24-minute thing, that was about it. Other than that, it was 3 quarters of crap. And the last one, I didn't even finish the last NBA game. I got into like 2 or 3 minutes in the second quarter, and I just said, I said, this is getting worse.
And this one, like you said, they didn't worry about the shot. They might as well not even had a shot clock.
It was well played, Rob.
Yeah. Like both teams were trying hard and playing defense. Both teams wanted to win.
This is 2 times in a row they've lost. So one person said, hey, we predicted them to win, Team WNBA, and one person made a comment saying, we're looking at it with rose-colored glasses and that kind of stuff. So,
right.
Hey, it was a Caitlin Clark hater. So what are you gonna say? So yeah, we were right, and they were wrong. I said by 12, and they could have won by 12. They hadn't had a letdown. They had a little bit.
Yeah, and I said around 10. And I had my thing for Vegas on, but they let me down. So I guess.
I'd say, Rob,
they
lost by 8, Rob. You're pretty close.
I was almost there.
Pretty close. You were closer than I was, but they were up by 20.
Yes.
I said, yeah, this game's over with. They came back, but I don't think there was any doubt who's going to win the game.
But what's cool about that is the future, Mark. The future of the WNBA has been shown to people who probably have never seen. They probably didn't watch. Still people are still just getting into the WNBA right now, and now with the All-Star game, they watched it and they're going to be like, hey, listen, these young kids are out here. This is good. They got some coming in. It's going to be kind of exciting.
Right, and Angel Reese played well. She played very well, Rob. She had 11 rebounds, and 5 of them were offensive. She actually shot well for her. She actually made her layups. She was 5 for 10. She took 2 3-point shots that were ugly, but around the basket, Rob, she shot really well. She did. You take that away, she was 5 for 8. You take away the 3-point, and she took it. I think she had a jump shot, so she was actually 5 for 7 around the basket because she had 2 3-pointers and another jump shot. The jump shots were ugly. She shouldn't take those in an All-Star game, Rob. I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, I don't know if she was just trying to practice or what, but her elbow was out, and it was very slow motion type. I'm going like
but she showed she's the best rebounder in the league, Rob. She really did.
Yeah.
And Caitlin Clark had a nice pass to her, and Brittany Griner got faked out of her shorts. Caitlin Clark did a no-look bounce pass right past Brittany Griner, right to Angel Reese.
Yep, and Reese acknowledged that, and Reese said that it was fun playing with Caitlin Clark. She had a lot of fun playing with her.
They actually gave each other a high five.
Like, which is like a lot of players that are realizing final. I don't know what the deal is, but they're like, oh wow, she can play. No kidding. Of course she can play. I don't know why they're so surprised.
There were some compliments about Caitlin Clark's passing too by the players. The people had practiced with her before the game. I guess there were some quotes about how good her passing is. So they're happy about her passing. Apparently, Team USA doesn't think the passing they need, even though they have no point guard. So
right.
That's got to hurt them in the Olympics. They're just lucky that they have so much more talent than everybody else. They're going to have to put Sabrina or Jackie Young as the point guard, but they're not really true point guards. So We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the Olympics. It's coming up. Anyways, we'll be doing the Olympics live, just so you know, every day from July 27th to August 10th. That's going to be 2 to 5 because it's prime time in Paris, and that's when the marquee events are. So we're looking forward to covering that. The WNBA, as you know, is on break, and I think the next game is like August 16th for Indiana Fever. Our normal live show is Mondays from 6 to 8. Rob will be there this time, and it's Eastern time. Every Monday except for major holidays and except for the Olympic 2 weeks. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Please hit that notification bell when you do. And if you want to donate to the channel, we have Super Chats, and we also have PayPal underneath. You can do that. And we'll see you in the next video.
All right. Peace out.